The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Chicago White Sox were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Ready to go now. Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. The line to kick the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And the 2024 season has officially begun. The other way, and lines out to third. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. A tough challenge in this one, an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if she pitches the way that she's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. So a pitcher making her major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what she can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
Puts and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of her major league career.
Yeah, and it could be the first of many if she meets the goals she set for herself and the expectation others have for her. She doesn't want to just win games. She wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a pitcher, even if she doesn't have power stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes her stand up a little bit taller.
Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Right side, hard hit. She takes it on her own. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers nothing. White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here on the south side. And on the mound in this one, Roy Oswalt.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of of the first. And here is Ashley Baker looking for her first big league hit right here. That one fouled off.
Oswalt is such a good pitcher, and the reason why is pretty simple. His fastball is electric, and he has a breaking ball that falls off a table. You mix in that changeup of his, and you have yourself a menace on the mound. Man, she'd like to have that pitch back.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I'll tell you what, those are the types of players pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that someone hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Now it's going to be Molly Davis. Oswalt, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Foul ball.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the...
Ouch! That one got her. He had 2 strikes on her, and he hit her. So a runner aboard. Megan Rankin steps to the plate for the White Sox, trying to pick up her first knock in the big leagues. On the ground, right side, and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Megan Rankin with her first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Zena Fink. That's hard hit on the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Here's the throw. Davis rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead. So she gets 2 milestones with that hit, her first big league knock, and she drives in her first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just 1 swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat she's never going to forget.
First and second, 1 out. Victoria Finch digs in now. She's a player who does it all. Swings and misses. 0-1. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and she just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, Jessica Lasnewski. Big time power. And there's a foul ball. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Rankin headed for the plate. 1 run is in. The relay throw in there safely. It's 3-0. Jessica Lasnewski with her first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And up next for Chicago, Johnny Heer. One of the best contact hitters in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Ball one low.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Up the middle. The throw to first. And they take care of Schmidt for the out.
That is it. The right fielder, number 15.
And now the right fielder, Shawn Green. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And another ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The Tigers trailing by 3 here on opening day. Next pitch is downstairs. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play it. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Way out front for strike 2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And she steps off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now this is in the air down the line and makes the grab. And that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And here is Rosa Vega Ramos.
The shortstop.
She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Oswalt back to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Oswalt, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Comes up empty.
She's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. 1 out, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck her out.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie, and trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Baker in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Andres Gimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
0-2 now.
Inside, ball one.
The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Kicks and fires. Hard hit left side. Throws to first. One up, one down.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of her hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Now here is Roy Oswalt. That one's in there. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball popped up. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Ozzie.
So the batting order turns over. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 1. Strike one. And here it comes. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here on the south side, set for the bottom of the third. Here's some real power at the plate. Molly Davis. She's not going to get cheated up there.
No, she's not. She's looking to do damage with every swing she takes.
Fought off foul.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. And a quick out, number 1. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Here's a big power threat. Megan Rankin. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Zena Fink.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Zena Fink. And a foul ball. They tried to get her to chase on a slider down and away. On the ground, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck her out. And the White Sox go quietly. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And the score stays 3-1. We go to the top of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki, in his third season, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. And a pitch. Line to left. Fink makes the grab, one away.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Stan Musial. 0 for 1 so far. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Right through there for a strike. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Mike Schmidt, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there at the knees. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
She got away with one there, but she knows she can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. That misses. 3-2 now. She steps off. Nothing doing. Stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Lightning hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Now, Shawn Green. He's already homered here in this one. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just off the inside edge. Williamson Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Now 3-0. She's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus her a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with her. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
3-1, and she couldn't come up with it.
I don't think she really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with one gone. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Back to right. Gets under it. Calls it in, 2 away. And now it's Christian Vasquez. Flied to right his first time. Bounced out to short. Vega Ramos throws across the diamond, and Vasquez is gone. And that is the third out of the inning. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here on the south side, leading off, Victoria Finch.
And there's one thing on her mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a laser base hit. Victoria Finch with her first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Jessica Lasnewski steps to the plate for the White Sox. She drove in 2 with a double her first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Here comes a pitch. Gets her to chase one above the zone there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Base hit into the outfield. The throw to second. They take the force out. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The first baseman, Johnny Heer.
Johnny Heer now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Over to first, and she's saved. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. Her first big league hit leaves the yard. She'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of her life. Wow.
She ought to. Usually players are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but maybe a glimpse of what's to come from her in the next few years. Good job. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, bases empty. Rosa Vega Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. Two runs. Across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and misses. Struck her out.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Alexa Williamson steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Williamson back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
She just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. And the right-hander deals. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the pitcher, Roy Oswalt. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. Jimenez aboard here at first with nobody out. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Now she steps off. Nothing going on at first. Got him. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. Ozzie Smith up now for the Tigers. Outfield playing pretty shallow. This one lifted in the air, left field. Squeezes it. Seiya Suzuki up now for the Tigers. That clips the corner.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. The Tigers down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. On a line out towards center. She dives, but she can't make the catch. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Digging in, Stan Musial. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Now she steps off. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Pickoff throw. Suzuki back in standing. And that's disengagement number 2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Two outs. And she walked in.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. He's already homered in this game. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. She can go anywhere she wants to go right here.
And looks the runner back to third now. 2 outs. Bases are full. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Tigers 4. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ashley Baker. The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Smith. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
The batter, the right fielder, Molly Davis.
So up next for Chicago, Molly Davis. She's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and she was fooled. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Schmidt moving under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Megan.
2 outs, bases empty. Megan Rankin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Singled and scored back in the first. She's 1 for 2. A little out front there as she swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and she was fooled.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fights it off. She'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead at 5-4. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give her one more thing she's got to think about.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-5.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That misses. Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
She deals. And a foul ball. And it is 2-1. And another ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Rodriguez tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. Ruled a swing. Righty delivers. The punch out there. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Well, they've been able to get to the rookie a little bit here in her debut. That's something to be expected, even for someone with a lot of promise. What have you seen, Chris?
Well, we can't make any sweeping declarations about the future of her career after just one game, so I'm not even going to go down that road. But I will say that she's going to have games like this at this level. Everyone wants to go out and dominate in their debut. That hasn't happened here, but she's getting great experience and hopefully learning a lot right now.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're the top half of the sixth. And there's a ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That smash towards center. Lasnowski makes the grab on the run. Andres Jimenez up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way just to travel a hair more.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lasnowski under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. A solo homer ties it for the Tigers. All even at 5 apiece. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Zina Fink. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
She's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but she did there. We'll see if she can tighten up her zone a little bit.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And now it's even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Lucas Sims, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Nardi also throwing. The 1-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Zina Fink with her first major league home run, a special moment in her young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for her.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if she gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveros, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Andrew Nardi.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And next to hit for the Sox, Victoria Finch. Swing and a miss as she was late that time. Nobody on, nobody out. You're in game one of this 3-game set. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And down on strikes. 1 out.
Well, big power hitter right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. She tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Jessica Lasnewski steps to the plate for the White Sox. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. She's 1 for 2. Wouldn't chase that time. And a swing and a miss there.
I think she was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. From his knees, the throw. She's in there.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn her the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Johnny Heer. She's already homered here in this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And now the lefty, runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner at second. That one ripped. Way back there. And that gets down in the corner. Around third. The relay. She's in there as a run scores.
Picks herself up an RBI. She really hammered that one down into the right field corner, and clearly she wasn't just content with the double. Really got going out of the box and hustled her way to turn that into a triple.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. White Sox making a move for a pinch hitter. Bree Cobb. 1 out, runners at the corners for her. Fouled off left side. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Big swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Got her swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ashley Baker. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, You know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swing and a miss as she was out front that time. Ripped towards third. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. White Sox 7 and the Tigers 5. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Tony Clark.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Michaela Holloway on the pitch here, and she'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup after the double switch. Bree Cobb. She'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. And here it comes. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Holloway, only 20 years old. A former first-round pick in 2024. And the 0-1. Just missed. On the ground to the left. And that hits off the base. And that's a fair ball.
All over that one right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Ozzie Smith digs in now. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. And there's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 away.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. One for 3. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tags the runner, and that's 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Sims.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now at the plate, Molly Davis. This hitter with light tower power. And he deals. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Way inside.
Straighten her up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped to third. Over to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, third baseman, Megan Rankin.
Megan Rankin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck her out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at her with a breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Zina Fink. She had a big swing back in the sixth. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and she's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Now a check swing, but she held up. And she takes a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. To first. What a play. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're still up 7-5. We go to the eighth. And now the first baseman, Stan Musial. Holloway back to work. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
On the corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
In the air, left side. Fink makes the grab. And there's one down. Mike Schmidt up now for the Tigers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1's the count.
The Tigers trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Now a fly ball to right center. Lasnewski on the move to the alley. And puts the squeeze 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And next to hit for Detroit, Shawn Green. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now here is Julio Rodriguez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Green off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. There's a ball. The throw to second is offline. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And now 2-1. Holloway. She's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And that one is inside.
Now, as a hitter, when a pitcher like this comes into the game, you feel like she's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Right side. She takes it herself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Detroit, and they're down 7-5. Now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Riley Ventura. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swings through that.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And they'll do it again.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Lasnowski now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to third. Throw over to Musial. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Johnny Heer. She's already homered in this game. And she swings through that one.
Okay, swing now. She had her mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, she was going to swing at it.
And she's down 0-2 as she swings through it.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chi Sox held in check here. They lead at 7-5. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Penny Ibanez. A chance at her first save of the year. So here's Christian Vasquez. And a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Ball one there. One and two here. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps her settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Jimenez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Ibanez, a very difficult pitcher to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against her.
She wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of her pitches.
And another ball.
Unless she beats herself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, she can pretty much forget about it.
There's a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, her stuff is just too good to fail.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Lefty matchup, things not going so well.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Kyle Seager. Runner on first and one down for him. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. And a pitch.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets under and pops it up. Ventura settles under this one. Makes the grab. So it's their last chance in this one. Ozzie Smith getting ready to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Back to the mound. She's got it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox collect their first win of the season. Williamson with her first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure she'll feel very good about that and get the ball for her trophy case as she should. A start she won't ever forget.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First with the victorious White Sox, 7 runs, 8